All right, guys, here we go. This morning we're going to try to fly the Hubsan and get ourselves some nice pictures, or at least video footage from the top of two awesome cars that I just finished blinging up. I got some help as well with one of them. And so let's see, can we get some video through here? We've got about 10 satellites, no problems there. Look at how cool these cars are. We are gonna get them up in the air, and here we go. First, we need enough satellites, which we do now. We got 13 satellites, fantastic. Awesome.
The home point has been updated.
Let's get up in
Please
the air.
be mindful of the new return.
We're gonna have to gimbal it down immediately and go up further up, further up. It should be good here. And then we'll see which one is going to go on first. Let's see. Probably best to get one of the cars further away. We'll get that one out of the way so that it does not interfere with the thing. And we will go to our usual menu, do following, do active track, and we will trace, of course, the Drift King from, well, it's not the original Drift King from Exceed RC. It's been somewhat modified a lot, actually. We can press go. We have it under control there. And now I'm going to do what I usually do, which is start driving it around. I can't believe I didn't have this set up earlier. I should have done that with the box so that I can see. I always want to be able to see what's going on while driving. It does help a lot. So anyway, it should be able to do what I need it to do in a second. So let's see, up and around. We're going to turn it and start heading. There we go. This is a two-wheel rig, and it looks like it's still under control, so that's good. It tends to want to go to the right here, so let me see if I can adjust that. Oh, dang, got stuck. Nothing I can do about it because, great. Let me go unstick it. We're gonna have to use the foot. Let's hope that it doesn't remove the tracking, because usually it does. I don't want it to start tracking me all of a sudden because it got stuck on a crack here. Still stuck on a crack. Come on, brah. It still has it under control. Okay, so that's good. I have to make sure that I don't get stuck on a crack again. We've got plenty of battery here, 82%. So let's get that thing back to us on its own wheels. Come on, man. You can do it. It's getting some pretty good turnage. Here we go. Still wants to go right big time. I'm not sure what to do with this thing. It seems to want to go right even more now that I just changed it, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, come on, buddy. It's... Yay! Okay, so what we're gonna do is, it looks like the thingy-mapoodle here is having some serious problems with the terrain here. The gravel is just too beat up here in this parking lot to be able to do some proper drifting. And now, see, the drone has picked me up. I don't want it to be picking me up. I want it to go back and find the RC car. But it doesn't matter at this point. It's going to just have me. How does it get stuck like that? It isn't even that, like... It doesn't... Unbelievable. The super heavy duty RC car. We're gonna have it track the other truck now, real quick. But the super heavy duty RC car here is not able to the super heavy duty RC car is not able to do what we need it to do, which is pretty sad. So Hubsan is doing great still, no problem. We're gonna go have it chase the other truck. And so we'll just do the drifting with the other truck. We'll turn off the remote for the other one. And everything is gonna be just fine. Let's see. It's so funny, like the super miniature truck is gonna do a better job at this than the other one, which is, I mean, it's unbelievable. Oh, having some issues with it. Yeah. I was not thinking straight today. Uh-oh, where'd it go? It lost the target again. Where be the target? I don't see the target. Oh, it's this one. Okay, there we go. Trace it back and we'll press go. I guess I probably went to the wrong part of the parking lot. It is extra beat up over here for some reason. So every time the poor trucks hit something, the shell comes off, and I wasn't expecting that to happen. So that's a bit of a drag. Hey, but at least we got the other thing to work really well today, which was, oh man, where can we go in this little area here so that it doesn't do that? It's just brutal. It is just brutal, this area here. Anyway, let's put down the drone and we'll try it again in a second. We'll try to move somewhere that is a little bit better than what we have here. So let's put the drone down. Land in place,
Landing.
and maybe we'll just move to a part of the lot that is just not so beat up as what we have here. This is incredibly bad, as you guys saw. Last time I came to the same area, and I don't think I had clips. Don't think I had clips on the body shell. So I don't think it made any difference there. I don't know if I have the clips with me, because again, oh, I do have the clips. I have the clips for the small one. Maybe we can just put the clips on, and then once the clips are on, maybe we can continue on where we left off if we have clips. Let's double check in here. I think I saw one, and maybe that'll do what we need it to. I can't believe I did that. That is... And again, I didn't think that I would have to do any of this, because last time when we were here, it was fine. I just saw a clip in here. Did my eyes lie to me again? It wouldn't be the first time, but I swear I saw it in there. No, this is for the Hubsan Xeno Mini SC. This is the old Arma plasticky thing, which doesn't do a good job of wrenching the tires or removing the tires. Oh, here's some clips. Okay, we are in business. I saw them, and then I was like, but wait a second, I thought they were in this bag, but they were not in the bag that I was expecting them to be. It was just because things are see-through. You can see exactly through the other thing, and then there we have it. Okay, so I'm gonna go and grab the little truck here. Let's move this to the center of this bit here where it's not so beat up. We'll put some clips on, as I said before, and this should stop those the body from coming off. So let's get this done. I thought I was unprepared, but looks like I am mildly prepared. Again, as I said before, last time I found a better area. For some reason, the asphalt was not as beaten up. The cement on which this thing was riding on was better or something. And so I didn't have the same problems that I'm having today. But clearly the little truck is moving along way better than the larger, the Drift King. So you got to give a lot of points to the engineering of this UDRC drift truck for being so cool. I mean, I guess a lot of work went into it, and the crazy amount of work that went into it really paid off, as you can see there. So anyway, let's do this again. We'll put us up in the air so you guys can follow along and see how the
The home
procedure
point
is
has
done
been updated.
exactly
Please be mindful of the new return to home point.
per the requirements of this vertex. Excuse my very fast yaw, that probably was kind of uncomfortable to look at. I'm gonna go higher a little bit, just a little bit more. But you don't have to go too high. This thing is pretty amazing in what it's capable of doing. So then we'll go and use that little button that you guys see on the top there. We'll go and do an active track again. We will trace around the vehicle that we want to track, which is the miniature truck there. It is very blingified, so it should be able to grab onto lock onto the thing. And now we'll move out of the way, further away, so that we don't hear the motors as much of the bird. And we can move around and it will follow it everywhere it goes, which is really fun. And then we can try doing some drifting around the drift car here. Can we drift around it? Not really. Don't have the skills to do that. We did give it a nice little butt tap there, just for the sake of the fun and the joy. But the little truck is really amazing. Getting some real good slips here and then go the other way. We could use those little rocks there. And I think it's lost. Oh, it lost the trace. Pause the trace. I think it had it, but then it lost it. And then let's try it one more time. Let's put that car further out. Let's give it another good little drift here. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna press go so it locks onto the position. And here we go. It's holding level, which is good. There we go. We're getting some nice smooth drifts. This terrain is not ideal, as you guys can tell. Can we park right next to it? Let's do a little parking here. Look at that, no problem. We can do some parallel parking in front first. There we go. And then we could do some parallel parking from behind. Sometimes people will do this. they'll come in from the back here and they'll do this. Look, I wanted to do this with video games so that children could learn how to parallel park in preschool. So by the time they get their real license, don't do that. Don't smack the back of the car like that. But none of the schools here in Irvine were interested in the video game that I created with the help of a very amazing Kenyan coder. Anyway, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do, guys? So many different ways that you can park. There we go, that's one way to park. And then let's do that again from the rear again. This is hard for me because I'm using one of those pistol grip remotes. If I was using the other kind of remotes, like the ones that you get for DJI and stuff, I would have a lot more smoother control over this. But anyway, that's another way to do a good old parking. Anyway, let's do a little bit more drifting. How much battery do we have? We still have 47% battery, which is still great. It's awesome. We can go through here. We'll go in between the car and the thing here, and then go around this little rock here, and then come right back. Let's see. Yeehaw! Look at that. Get a nice little drift there. Controlled drift as we go around and around. And then we'll go back and do another controlled drift. And then we'll go around the car. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Just had to warm up a little bit. You get used to the controls after a while. The pistol grips are a pain, but I get used to it after a while. It's just a bit of a brain twister for me. There you go, look at that. Smooth. Loving those drifts, so smooth. Whoa, look at that. Just around. Can we drift and park right next to the car there? Let's see. Whoa, a little bit of a touch there. That was not good. And we lost the track because of that, so let's retrace. We'll pause it, because now it wants to select the other car, and we don't want that. We want it back on the original. How much battery? You got 42%, still plenty of battery. Can we come from the rear and do a nice parking right next to the car? Let's see. And then drift. Oh, that was too far away. Let's go this way, and then, oh, that was bad. Don't do that ever, kids. Never, ever do that. That was super bad. Looks like it lost the trace once more, and then that's a bit of a pain. Let's bring that little UDRC truck. Oh, it found it again. So that's interesting. Wow, this is the first time this has ever happened. It lost the trace, but then when the car got back into position, it found it again. So I don't know what happened there, but that is impressive, guys. Impressive. It lost the trace, but then reobtained the trace. I don't know that there are many drones that can do that. I certainly don't think that there are many drones that can do that, but it's kind of cool that they were able to implement that in the system. Didn't even know that's a thing for drones, that they could lose the target and then reacquire the target. So totally worth it, guys. This is not the top of the line Hubsan Mini. It is the lowest trim. It's like on the Toyotas, it's like the LE. The lowest trim of the Hubsan Xeno Mini SE is what is giving you guys these kind of results that I'm getting today. Whoa, that was quite the spin there. This truck can really rip for I can't remember how much it was, but it's definitely like under $100. Whoa, look at that spin that did. So where are we? About 35% battery. We may have to end the recording soon. But I am so stoked today. I had the best time drifting, and also the best time with the Aero Scout, the big one, not the little one. Don't waste your money on the Aero Scout Mini. It's just not worth your while. Get the big one. I was able to fly it, no problem. As I said before in another video, it flies on rails, but it kind of reinvented rails. It's so smooth. It is just so incredibly smooth. And you know that I get all grumpy and ranty about all kinds of stuff that Hobby Zone and Horizon Hobby do, but they really nailed it on this thing. It is so easy to fly. I mean, I was flying it inside a little parking lot. There is not the most amount of space that you could imagine, but it was like flying so smoothly on rails that I didn't even notice. I just didn't even notice how small the space was, and because it was just so easy to fly and even land. Mind you, my landings were absolutely horrible. There was lots of bounce to them and all that stuff, but it was just a pleasure. I mean, I had my my camera on, strapped to my chest with the invention that I made, but a Chinese company just completely made so much better than what I made. So I mean, eventually I'm just using that one because it just works better than the thing that I invented. So
low battery warning.
There you
the
go.
drone
Just
will return to home soon.
happy vibes all the way around. Today's probably one of those dream come true days, because I was like, can I really? Do you think I'm gonna be able
Return
to
to home.
do it? Oh, here we go. It is coming home. It knows that it is done with the battery, so I'm gonna disengage from that, and I'm gonna say, don't go up so high, because I don't like it when it goes up that high. And I'm gonna tell it to come down, because I don't want it to just plop out of the sky if anything goes wrong. I don't like when it does those return to home things. And instead I'm gonna come and just come really close, and we're gonna end the live here. Let's land it. I'm gonna land it when I'm far away from the thing. We're gonna do a gimbal up as we land, so you guys can see these cool little machines as we land.
Landing.
There we go. These are two dream machines, guys. These machines are so incredibly cool. They look so cool. I love the new wheels that I recently got. Those are amazing too. And as you can see, like, I mean, doesn't really get much better than this. The performance on the Drift King was not that good, but again, you can blame me for that. I was the one setting it up. Didn't do a good job, and I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. But again, that one is better if you want to drift on a perfectly flat surface. This is too rocky. There's too many like little pebblish kind of grooves in the ground, so it does not do a good job here for that one. But the Eachine truck, you saw that, not the Eachine truck, the UDRC drift car, and again, I think also Eachine has one too. These little trucks that are so inexpensive compared to what I got, the Drift King there is way more expensive. You know, you're talking about at least $200 or something. But with that said, man, this thing is great. And again, thanks so much for joining me on this little journey, and I'll see you guys in real flight pretty soon. So I'm gonna go home and get the ball rolling with the rest of the stuff that's going on today. But I wanted to leave you guys with this beautiful images of 3 awesome cars. And yeah, have an awesome day, guys. Have an awesome day. And let me see if I can show you the level of blingage. Oh, okay, that's gonna be hard on this. The level of blingage that we've got on these vehicles here is just, take a look at the bling here with those awesome new wheels that I got, and then the great work that went down on this thing here. And again, I got some help in the front there. My daughter did a really good job of adding some hearts. So anyway, with this, I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys, again, if you guys are in the market for a good drone that will do tracking, again, not with obstacle avoidance, just regular tracking, you guys can totally go for this one here. Again, you saw that the capabilities of this thing is amazing for what you're getting, and I don't think there's another drone in this price range that is gonna be able to compare with that. Over there's some awesome school trucks, so that's what you're hearing in the background, just in case you were wondering what the beep beep is all about. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, guys. So anyway, wishing you all the best. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Let's see if I can find that thing. There it is. It recorded. Yes, it's gonna be fun.